Hi, Year 9. In this lesson, I want you to do your reflections for the history unit so far. We've got another lesson list this week, but I want you to do this today so that I can make sure it's definitely on the farm. So use these prompts to help you write a paragraph. And those of you that are in my geography class will recognise this because we did this very similar exercise with the geography lessons. Please don't answer in bullet points. It should be a continuous piece of prose, so a continuous paragraph. Our statement of inquiry is this. So global interactions between groups can lead to conflicts based on ideology. So you need to have a think about all the different groups that we've looked at in this Vietnam unit and how different conflicts arose between those groups because of their different ideology, their different beliefs, their different systems of ruling. So these are all the tasks we've done. I've hyperlinked them to the pages on the Wistorian just to make it a bit easier for you to remember. So everything is linked to Vietnam, but we've looked at a kind of initial immersion, then we looked at the longer history of Vietnam going back through, all the various kind of Chinese dynasties and Mongol empire that was trying to invade. And then we've looked at the French rule, so colonial French rule in and up to kind of World War II. And then the Battle of Dien Bien Phu, when the French were finally overthrown. And then we've just started looking at the American invasion. And in all of this, you've had different groups involved in the country, lots of conflicts, and all of that really can be traced back to the different ideologies, the different beliefs of the various different groups that are involved. So I'd like you to, first of all, explain how this statement of inquiry that's written in red links to these different topics that we've covered. So draw out this idea of the different conflicts and who has been in conflict with one another and why. And then go through, I've called them topics, I guess they're periods in history really. Which of the topics gave information that surprised you and why? Have any of the topics given you information that might impact on your daily life and why? Are any of the topics kind of or activities that you had to do within that, tasks and things, were any of them more challenging than others and why? And which aspects have you found most enjoyable and why? So those are the main questions I want you to reflect on, as well as thinking about the ATL skills that you've developed. Now, these are the broad ATL skills. So I want you to think about, yes, okay, maybe your self-management you've had to think about when you've been doing some of the longer pieces of work. But within that, if you click on this link, it takes you to a much more detailed spreadsheet of ATL skills. And I want you to be able to kind of say, all right, well, if I've improved my communication, which aspect of my communication out of the list here have I improved? Or if I go down, if I think I've improved or worked on my collaboration, which aspect specifically of collaboration is it that I have developed in this particular unit of work, this particular inquiry unit or inquiry unit, yeah. Okay, so I want you to do that. There's an example. I will change it because I've just realised that. Oh no. Oh yes, I've left the geography example in. So I'll change that on your example sheet. And then once you've done that, I need you to upload your reflection to Farm, please. So all of this needs to be done by the end of the lesson and on Farm. Okay, thank you.